Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the More Analytics Afternoon Energy Podcast for December 12th. Hope everybody had a good day today. All right, we're going to start off the natural gas. Continue to see higher trade today. All the macro bearish calls that we've been in have been on hold for a number of days. We held exhaustion at 298 with the 297.70 low, and we rallied up to 355.90. In the break above 305.90, projected this upward 80 ticks minimum, 200 ticks plus maximum. We attained 369 ticks plus another stretch of that today up to 355.90. I would also note that since we took out the final exhaustion above, that changes the character of this move. This move is no longer a corrective move against this move down here, but this is a bullish structure, which also makes sense on a level because this was a corrective move against this move up here. And we did hold the final exhaustion right here. And I said that this was going to be in one of two things, either a corrective move against a move down here or a whole new bullish structure. So we may see a bullish structure similar to this to the upside. And in that case, we are in the third stretch here. Third stretch, possibly a 5, maybe with a pullback and then another run up. Now we're also approaching a pretty significant formation right here. That's going to come in at 361.90 to 361.80 through tomorrow. And a decent break above there will project this upward 620 ticks minimum, 830 ticks plus maximum. You'd prefer to see a rejection off it initially before breaking above it. It gives it added integrity. If it blows right through it and then fails back down through it, it would likely be a good shorting opportunity. Okay. Anyway, to the crude oil. So the crude, we had a pretty whippy day today. On 12.9, we left a minor bullish reversal below. And from the 68.27 open, we've rallied up to 70.72. Now we've broken above the significant formation, but failed below it today and then broke back above it. So I would be long once again, just with a stop below it. I would not reshort below it, but I'd be long here once again. It's not often that it gets ripped in both ways like that. If we take out this low here, this will probably continue to come off. And then if we take out this formation down below here, this is a pretty significant formation that will project this lower. That's going to come in at 67.51 to 67.53 through tomorrow. And a break below there would project this downward at least $3. And incidentally, I'm just going to jump to the heat for a second. I normally go to the RBOB, and I'm going to jump to the heat for a minute. Something to note in the heat and the gas oil is the heat and the gas oil are either in a bullish trend or a correction against the move down from the November 22nd highs. But the final exhaustion right here comes in at 250, 22, excuse me, 225.89 to 226.46. We were to settle above there, then that's going to suggest that this is a trending move, not a corrective move, and will suggest a good likelihood of running up to 230.33 and beyond. When I get to the gas oil, you'll see we have a similar area up there. So with the crude and these other things, if this is going to correct and roll back over, these got to hold these areas, but if we blow through them, that opens up the upside. That being said, going back to the crude, this break back above this line suggests to me there's a good likelihood that the heat and the gas oil will blow through those areas, but we'll have to see which one wins out. Okay, anyway, to the RBOB or unleaded gasoline. Slightly higher trade again today, We pulled back to this formation, but didn't see a decent break below it and then popped up. We have this other formation above here, which is going to come in at 2.78. Minus 0.5 of a tick per hour. And just as some backup here on 12.9, we left a minor bullish reversal below, warned about. And from the open at 193.86, we've rallied 6.04 cents. Decent trade back below this line down here will warrant a decent pressure. That's going to come in at 196.36, minus 1 per hour, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The heating oil saw higher trade. I know we just went over this, but just to go over it again real quick. We're in a bullish correction or trend against the move down from 230.33 with possible exhaustion at 226.46. On 12.29, we left a minor bullish reversal below warned about. We've rallied 6.98 cents from the 217.67 open. Oh, one other thing. Even though we have this exhaustion right here, decent trade above this formation right here, which is going to come in at 224.71, minus 1.5 per hour, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. We'll project this upward 14 cents plus. So that will very likely take us right through there. Excuse my yawn there. Right. And then in the Brent, slightly higher trade today, holding this formation. Trade above 71.73 to 81 has brought in $2.19 of strength. Decent trade above this formation right here, which is going to come in at 73.70, minus 0.3 of a tick per hour. We'll project this up at $3.20 plus based off of, actually, I'm going to project this upward $1.50 minimum, $4.50 plus maximum, roughly. Break above there decently and back down through it decently, look for decent pressure to come in. And that's a well-formed formation. And then in the gas oil, slightly higher trade. Again, in here, we've been traveling up. This is the final exhaustion level up here at 682, 682.50 to 685. But if we break above this line right here decently, that's going to open up a run possibly up for these highs here. And if we take that out, that's also going to open up the upside. That's going to come in at 682.61. Plus 9 per hour starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just as some backup, from 12.9, we left a minor bullish reversal below and rallied a little bit more than 22.75. That'd be $23 from the 265.50 open rate, rallying up to 280.75 today. Did I get that right? Hang on a second. Bear with me a moment, please. Sorry. Rallied $23.25 to the upside. We come off and we take this formation out below here at 668.25. This area right here, we would likely see some pressure come in. Okay, and in the spreads, the ARB tomorrow, heading into tomorrow, heating oil is the strongest out of the three. The RBOB is in the middle, and crude oil the weakest out of the three relative to one another. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you on tomorrow's podcast.